Hi students, in today's class we discuss about how to draw a tangent and normal for a given cycloid. In last video I hope you know well how to construct a cycloidal curves, especially here cycloid only, clear. So here in that cycloid it's nothing but a rolling wheel rolls on a straight line, it's nothing but a generating wheel is rolls on directing line, it's nothing but cycloids. So you know that construction of cycloids, finally you got this answer. Once again you refer the previous video. So that now today class how to draw a tangent and normal for this given cycloidal curves. So here especially in question they mention you draw a tangent and normal at a distance they given from directing line. So if sometimes you draw a tangent normal anywhere on the curve. So for the two cases, so for first one at a distance draw a tangent normal at a distance, for example, okay, 30 meter. So 30 mm from directing line, let us consume. Okay, so already you know that here in this one let us assume this is dia of that rolling wheel is dia 40. Therefore you know this distance how much distance this, it's nothing but pi d distance, it is pi d distance, clear, this one pi d distance. So dia 40. Here draw a tangent and normal at a distance 30 from directing line. So this is the directing line, the base line is nothing but it is directing line. So this one is rolling wheel, it rolls one revolution. So the initial point P considered at bottom means, let us assume this is that bottom means initial point P. While rotating first half revolution it rolls, so initially bottom, the first half revolution rolls, it reaches top, next half revolution it reach bottom. So for one complete revolutions, let us assume for one complete revolutions, this one. So now tangent normal, very simple procedure. Okay, for tangent and normal, how means at a distance 40 from directing line. So this is the directing line, you take scale, you measure the vertical distance from directing line is here in this diagram, it's horizontal, therefore perpendicular line, it's nothing but vertical. So the vertical distance 30 mm distance, for example here to here 30 mm distance, clear. So let us consider this is 30 mm distance from directing line. How much distance is here, for example 30 mm. So you move that scale, the 30 mm from directing line where it is intersecting this here. So therefore this point is nothing but here this distance. So let us consider this is letter M. So the distance is 30, the vertical distance, clear. So let us assume this is 30 mm distance, vertical dimension. So the 30 mm where it is coincide on the curve, already you are completed the curve. So this is point M. So now you draw the tangent and normal for the point, particular point M. Okay, like this. How to draw? Let us assume it is point M. So same, the diameter how much? 40. So therefore radius 20. So here all the P1, P2, P3 arcs you are taken diameter, how much they given? In that one you take half. So C1, C2, C3 it is a center point for various arcs. So we get P1, P2. So let us assume this is also one of the point P, just assume. So this point you need means where you are consider the center, definitely on that axis line. Now it is a reverse procedure, now you know the point P, now you need center point, reverse procedure. So therefore radius 20, let us consider M as the center, intersect arc on that center line, clear. M as the center, intersect arc on that center line I got here. Remaining all the cases, for example P3, how to get P3 means C3 as the center, 20 as the radius, intersect arc on that number 3 line. Now it is a reverse procedure, you know the point, okay. So that from that point it's a reverse procedure, you intersect arc on that axis, that get here point, it is one center. Okay. So here the C1, C2, 3 you are projected from directing line. You know the points, these points you get from directing line, upward direction. Now here downward direction, clear? So downward direction. So where that line from center, okay, that center point get from M, 20 radius. So that point, let us consider this is N. N stands for normal starting. Okay, after getting that N, very simple, place the scale, N and M you join it. Okay, N and M you join it. This is normal. N dash, it is normal. You know tangent and normal both are right angles to each other. Okay, 90 degree. Therefore, so once you get normal line, after that you draw a perpendicular line of N dash, clear? N dash. So this one is tangent T dash, clear? So this is the procedure. Okay, first you locate the point M as per the given dimension 30 from directrix. After that, from that M you take how much diameter is there, from that dimension you take radius value. From M point you intersect arc on that center line. Okay, next one is this line, the center point you get. Okay, so this one is locus point, lines. Okay, so intersect arc on that line, we get 1 point. From that point you draw one vertical line up to the directing line, that is, let us consider letter N. From N you draw an inclined line passing through M point and it extended, that is called normal T N dash. After that you draw a perpendicular line of N dash, we get tangent T dash. It is for at a distance 30 from directrix, or anywhere the given means you select anywhere your wish, anywhere. For example here same procedure, 20 as the radius, this point M as the center, intersect arc on that one, on this line. Okay, from here you get this, then normal tangent, same procedure, clear? Okay students, I hope you all are understand how to draw a tangent normal for your cycloids. In next video we go for another views, diagrams. Okay, thank you.